so-called Boston, so-called Tea Party, sir, is not an end, sir, but a beginning.
It will blow over, my Lord Chatham.
Aye, my Lord North, it will blow over. Ultimately, it will blow to a storm that will blow away our entire authority over our American colonies. It will blow over, upend and destroy the empire that I, sir, built for this country.
Would you but return to office, sir, I'd gladly vacate this chair for you.
Yeah.
The nation would rise to the most illustrious statesman in its history. Our American brethren would bow in allegiance to the name of Pitt. Have they not named one of their little towns for you? Pittsburgh?
There can be no question of that. My interludes can strike me at any time, as you know. At any time, and without warning. The nation needs a stable continuance of its affairs. In time, it may be, God willing, that another Pitt may come forward to provide it.
How goes it with the boy?
A sickly child, sir. Sickly in the body, though powerful in the brain. But we have high hopes of a new regimen from Dr. Addington. The lad is to take a bottle of port today to build up his constitution.
And as to his education?
But since he is too weakly to go from home, I have always undertaken his schooling myself. Come here, William. You understand what we're about, do you not?
Yes, sir.
My Lord Chatham, I must protest against these proceedings. The lad's constitution is still dangerously weak.
Rubbish, Doctor, rubbish. Since you prescribed him his daily regime of port, he has proceeded to flourish like a young lion.
Aye, stand you by William. My son, my lord, is the same age as yours. Does not the picture tell its own story? Is it not the reason that you have shielded William from the rigours of Winchester and had him schooled at home?
Public schools, Doctor, are suitable for boys of a forward and turbulent disposition. Where there is any gentleness in the personality, they can be disastrous.
And yet, having protected him from all else, you now wish to visit upon your son one of the most savage forms of public school barbarity?
A boy who is destined to be a beacon to his country must be ignorant of nothing. One taste of barbarity will inform him, but not, I think, damage him. Master Addington. The rod, if you please.
My lord, I beg of you.
William, the chair. Now, little counsellor, I want you to take your punishment like a Pitt. It will be the harder for you, since you have done nothing to deserve it.
My Lord Chatham!
Dr. Addington! Bend over, William. Ah, Master Harry, as you do at Winchester, lay on with a will. And mind you, William, I shall be watching your face. And I do not wish to see so much as a tremor pass across it. Proceed. That was scarcely a bruise of flea. Harder. Harder, if you wish your father preferment in his profession. Harder, boy, harder! As you do it at Winchester, sir!
The Lord!
Very well, enough. William?
Thank you, sir.
You've let a little run down your chin, William.
I believe it was Ovid, Father, who said, better that wine should stain one's face than one's linen.
My damn little Lionheart. My philosopher.
William.
I'm greatly obliged to you, Addington, and to your muscular son. Goodbye, Doctor. And you, Master Heine.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, William.
Goodbye.
And William...
It's all right, Hailey. It really is all right.
Come now, little orator. Are you up to your speechifying today?
So long as I may stand to do it.
I never knew an orator yet could do it sitting down. Come, let us take a case. Lord North, surely as the sun moves down the sky, is moving towards war with our American brothers. Already, I hear, he has sent emissaries to sound out the willingness of the Red Indian to act as his ally, and has touched the Prince of Hesse on the subject of hiring his mercenaries to intimidate the colonists. You are addressing the House of Commons, the government, damn scoundrels, are over there. Commence.
If I were an American, as I am an Englishman, and a foreign troop was landed in my country, I would never lay down my arms. Never, never, never.
That's good. Never, never, never is very strong. It is a brave style of speech. I might steal it from you one day, if ever I have cause. Ah! Are you there again, sir? Do you think I can't see you? Well, do you? Follow me to the gates of hell, and you shall plunge in before I do. Forgive me, William. Sometimes I think the gout has gone to my head. Miserable tormentors, merciless tormentors. Will you never let me be? Forgive me, William. We shall continue this evening.
Yes, Father. Father?
Yes.
Oh, nothing, sir.
This evening I shall expect you to read me off 6 pages of Thucydides of my choosing in the original Greek, and to translate it straight into English without one mistake.
You shall have it, sir.
Well, William, was your father satisfied with you today?
Mamma, Father's interludes.
What about them?
What is their cause?
Diamond Jack Pitt. You will recall he found the diamond in India on which the Pitt fortune was based.
Yes.
His blood runs in all of you Pitts.
His blood?
It's a wild blood.
Wild?
Unpredictable. It brings genius with it, but sometimes it brings strange fancies and uproar in the brain. Perhaps you have it, perhaps not. If you have, you must learn to counter it with the colder blood of us Grenvilles. A Grenville can freeze a live coal at a glance.
The Grenville must imprison the Pitt.
Dispatch for Mr. Pitt. Urgent.
I doubt that Mr. Pitt will wish to be disturbed.
He would by this.
Very well.
Mr. Pitt's own hands. Those being my instructions.
He'll feel Mr. Pitt's own tongue if he doesn't like it.
The door. Absolutely. Straight. I beg you, ma'am, look towards the window. See the big door.
Drink. You look tired, William. You need a woman in this crumbling old house to sustain you.
It is not this house, madam, that will kill me, but the one across Parliament Square.
Rubbish, man. You thrive on it. Live there if you could.
Like our father before him, lunacy runs in the family.
Father, Lord Chatham, was a great man. Brought us an empire. I've only known one other to equal him.
Excuse me, your graces, my lord. Dispatches, Mr. Pitt. Post haste, your hand only.
Will you excuse me? Rather your time.
Can't even have a quiet tipple with his friends without damn politics butting in. He needs a woman to set him right, mark my words. Someone to throw her arms round him and keep the world out.
He's not meant for it, I'm afraid.
Fudge. John, you remember his cockerel days when he came down from university?
I do indeed. I also remember the night he and I galloped through a toll gate without paying, a blunderbuss thundering rusty iron about our ears, while he consigned the toll keeper to damnation. And he was Prime Minister at the time.
I'll not credit it.
But 'tis true, we'd been carousing with wenches at inns. Was a long time ago.
Then I declare he's lived like a monk since to atone for it. Why, with women, the man's a statue.
He lives only to defend our country from the French corporal. All else is sacrificed to that.
That may be, but I tell you, there's a streak of something in that icy statue that nobody dreams of.
If you please, Prime Minister. Parcellor, Lord and Lady Auckland and their daughter, Miss Eleanor Eden.
Oh, how lovely to see you again, my dear. After so long. but where is little Eleanor?
Oh, she's primping and smoothing in your pier glass in the hall.
Primping, my little sputter? Well, I've scarce seen her without dirt on her face and blackberry juice on her cheeks. Napoleon Bonaparte is embarked upon the building of the largest fleet of invasion barges the world has yet seen, here at Boulogne. He has cannons in the prow, mortars in the stern, and each barge carries 100 men.
Confounded things will never float. They'll go to the bottom of the channel like stone.
The French have never been sailors, sir. They too heartily dislike water.
Is it little Eleanor?
Hardly so diminutive, I would have said, sir. I am, after all, 20 years old.
Eleanor, pray do not be forward.
No, I apologize. I was just trying to think how long it is since I last saw you. At your home at Eden Farm. Why, you were scarcely 14.
I was 14 and 7 months. We sat in a field against a hay wain, and you explained to me how to solve the Irish question.
Well, then I must have been very much cleverer then than I am now.
My father says you're the cleverest man in England.
Your father is the most scandalous exaggerator in England. Shall we go in? 5 years?